Hey everybody, Dr. Dan here, and honestly, this is about my fifth take on this video because I blew the rest of them, so I'll try to get through this one without making any mistakes. So this is for Chapter 2, and Chapter 2 sort of continues with this idea of conquest of the New World. So the big heading in Chapter 2 is, what are the Europeans' objectives? In moving into the New World, and it's real easy. Their objective is exploitation, really to gain wealth. So Columbus gained wealth for Isabella and Ferdinand during his trip to the New World, and basically France and the Dutch and the English want to get into the game. So this is all about conquest for riches. These countries were really operating under a mercantilist system, which basically means gaining wealth for the country was a sure way to gain national power. So that's what it was all about. The problem was that it was expensive to send ships out. So a voyage like Columbus's had to be funded and financed, and whoever did that wanted a return on their investment. Establishing a colony in the New World was very costly. So again, a lot of the exploration came from private companies like the Dutch East India Company, which was a private company and not always funded solely by the government. So the chapter talks about that a little bit. It talks about the abandoned colony at Roanoke and Jamestown, some of the first ventures the English made into North America. It also talks about the Dutch East India Company and how they began to settle in New Amsterdam, which would later become New York, or at least their first ventures there. It talks about a trip up the Hudson River to look for a shortcut to Asia, and it talks about the French meeting the Indians up north and trading with the Indians. So we're getting into the beginning of the story of the first permanent settlements here in North America, which is eventually going to become the United States, but we're not there yet. So read through the chapter. This is really all about these empires that are trying to gain power in the Atlantic world. So that's it for this chapter. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great week. Be safe. Take care. Bye-bye.